What is up guys, Tyler once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Run Kingdom. In this video, I want to talk about how you guys can increase and upgrade your attack power for all of your cookies, because there are so many different factors that come in when it comes to increasing all of your cookies attack power, and I'm going to be talking about each and one of them in this video. Anyways guys, if you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie Run Kingdom videos I upload on YouTube. Anyways guys, with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. As you can see here, Dark Choco is currently at level 52. Alright, so I'm going to be using Dark Choco as the example here. And a lot of you guys ask me, hey, Hyrule, how do you get my power or your attack to get higher? And why is it that my Sea Fairy is higher than all of your other cookies, like combined, your entire team? So why is that? Right, so I'm going to talk to you guys about exactly the reason why your power may be low and some of the different ways you can utilize in order to increase these power. But I do want to let you guys know, not all cookies are going to have a crazy high power. As you can see right here for my Holberry doesn't even have 100,000, right? My Pure Vanilla doesn't even have 100,000, right? So only Sea Fairy has like 200,000, my Sorbet has about 100,000, Pastry is going to have 100,000, Vampire is going to have 100,000, right? But not everyone is going to have over 100,000 or whatever it is, okay? So you guys can't go based on these cookies, hey, all of my cookies have to have over 100,000. All of my cookies have to have over 150,000. No, it's not like that. I just want to remind you guys that depending on their role, some of the cookies are going to have higher power and some of the cookies are going to have lower power. Just keep that in mind. But here we go. So let me talk about exactly how you guys can increase these attack power. And first thing is going to be, of course, upgrading their level. So as you can see, if you guys look, I'm just going to increase my Dark Choco's level by 1. And I'm going to see right here, 54,057. Okay, 54,057. And if I increase this right now, he's going to be increased to 55,351. So already it increased by 1,000. So the easiest way for you to increase the attack power or the whole power of the cookie is going to be, of course, leveling them up. That's because it's going to increase the entire stat by a certain percentage or certain number, and then that's going to increase the power. Another one is going to be increasing the skill level of the cookie. So right now it's at 55,351. Let's see what happens when you do increase their skill. 55,959. So it was not a whole bunch, but yes, the other method is to increase their skill as well. If you do increase their skill, obviously if there's an attacking skill, then the damage is going to increase. So that's why the overall power is going to increase as well. Alright, so those are the two easiest methods that we have in order to increase a power level of your cookie. So the next one is going to be, of course, toppings. But you gotta realize this is where the biggest difference comes in. When you have a cookie, someone like Dark Choco, who might utilize some damage resist, right? So I'm gonna be putting a bunch of damage resist on Dark Choco. Alright, then my power is not going to increase as much because the overall power, alright, or the attack percentage of Dark Choco is not increasing as much as it would when I equip Searing Raspberries. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys the difference here. I'm going to equip this. Boom. I got increased by 2,000, right? Another 1,000. And another 1,000. The reason why I increased by 2,000 was because there's 2.6% attack boost on this. Alright, let me show you guys what happens then when I equip a Searing Raspberry. Okay, it increased about 2,000 or like less than 2,000, right? Like 1,000 something. Alright, let's see what happens when I equip Searing Raspberry. Boom, 2,000. Boom, another 2,000. Right? Okay. So when I decreep this, alright, this one has an extra attack, so it's going to increase it by even almost like 3,000. Alright, so that's the biggest thing, guys. When you have good toppings, right, and I just equipped this one, now I'm only having 62,000. So when you have good toppings, especially when it's focused on attack, right, the more attack, the topping has, the higher the power is going to increase. However, that is not always the best. Why is that? Because you're not only focusing on attack for every single one of these cookies. Of course, for DPSs like, Sea Fairy, Vampire, Pastry, Black Raisin, they're all going to be focusing on attack, and all of them are going to have an insane amount of attack percentage. My Black Raisin has 55.7%, right? My Sea Fairy is at 5 stars, and because she is a legendary, as well as she gets another 39% of attack, as well as some damage resist and cooldown. That is the reason why Sea Fairy is so high. And obviously she has a crazy already high base attack, being the legendary cookie she is, right? So that is going to be your third method, right? When it comes to increasing the attack or the power of your cookies. So when you see that your tanks and your healers are not increasing in power as much as your attacking cookie or your DPS cookies, the reason is because you're not equipping full attacking toppings. But does that mean you should equip full Syrian Raspberry for all of your tanks? No, because their roles are different, okay? Don't worry about the power. Sometimes in arena as well, in the higher arena, you might lose to a 400,000 team when your team is 700,000, and that is because their team is mainly focused on using support or cookies without using full Syrian Raspberry to even attack and defeat those teams that have full attack with less damage resist. Okay, so that is the reason why. So don't worry about it. And now let's get on to the fourth method. And the fourth method is going to be the Sugar Gnome Lavatory. Okay, the Sugar Gnome Lavatory is something that you can always do. And this Sugar Gnome Lavatory is going to be unlocked in your kingdom when you upgrade your Cookie Castle to level 7. And I'll highly recommend that you do slowly, okay, while you're saving up your resources, go up to Cookie Castle level 7 so that you can unlock the Gnome Lavatory, because it will greatly help you. There are great different perks that are available in the lavatory, and I'll go over this in a different video, but I highly recommend that you get up here. Alright, so right here guys, I have this Bomber Cookie attack bonus 1 that is being increased to right now from level 9 to level 10. Alright, let's go and see Sea Fairies right now. Alright, Sea Fairy is at 207,597, alright? And after increasing or finishing this right now, I'm going to finish it right now with the speed ups I have. We're going to see how much she's going to be increased by, because this is actually increasing the attack of the cookie from 2.8% to 3%. So I'm getting an extra 0.2%, not a whole ton, but it's still going to affect it. So I'm going to use 100 of these, all right, and 6 of these, and one last one, and then boom, I'm going to be increasing the attack from 2.8% now all the way up to 3%. And now let's see Sea Fairy's attack. So increase only about 400, okay, not a whole ton, but it's definitely a way for you to increase your attack power or your overall power of your cookies. And the thing is, if you do use this, all right, 1%, 0 to 1% is a huge difference. And from 1% all the way up to 3% is a huge difference as well. So it's not going to be a whole ton, I'm going to tell you guys right now from the lavatory, but it is going to make a difference when it comes to your overall attack power. And I want to tell you guys, it is going to be great for you to at least put one level on each of these, because it is 1% and only requires you 30 of these axes. Alright, so it's gonna be a great way, and it's only costing you 20 minutes of your time. I would highly recommend that you guys do this when you guys have the chance, and focus afterwards on the cookies that you guys mainly use, because I use Sea Fairy all the time. So I pushed the Bomber Cookie attack bonus 1 by all the way up to 10, because I want to maximize the damage my Sea Fairy does. So that's the reason why I did it. So that's going to be your fourth method, guys. The next method, the fifth method, is going to be your bonds. This is something that we all overlook a lot, but bonds are going to make a huge difference when it comes to your attack power. Obviously, I cannot tell you the difference now because I already maxed everything out. But if you see right here, from 1 star, okay, all the way up to 5 star. Or this is for all 6, okay? Because first one is going to be just unlocking this banner or the first bond. But if you see here, First star, extra 30 attack. Third star, extra 60 attack. 4-star, extra 90 attack. And 5-star, extra 120 attack. Alright, there are 23 of these bonds. And if you do max out all of these, I don't even have them maxed out because I don't have Cream Puff at max. But if you max all of these out, it's going to increase your rate of the power by a ton. And the reason why, when you guys do look at my toppings guide and things like that, when I have them without any toppings and I just increase their level, the reason why they're higher than yours is because of the fact that my bonds are almost all of them maxed out. Alright, just the Cream Puff one, that's it. Everything else is maxed out. That is the biggest reason why when you look at my cookies and compare it to yours, even though yours is a 5-star and mine's a 5-star, that is the reason why it makes a huge power difference. Okay, so those are pretty much all of the different methods in order for you to increase your power. But I have to say, guys, the strength of your team does not always depend on the overall power of the cookie. And I want to tell you guys, see in the arena, okay, I verse people who are like 500, 400,000, and sometimes I lose because of the fact that they have better toppings or they are better built teams. And that's why it's important for you to focus on the right toppings and the right team composition rather than just focusing straight up on like having a crazy high attack. So if you want to see right now, if I just put all of my attacking cookies in here, I could make it almost 1 million. Is that good? No, it's not. It's just this team is gonna lose to this team. Alright, if I use this team to attack right now, I'm gonna lose and I'm just gonna drop out of Master 1. Alright, it is important for you to find a balance, okay? Finding a balance is the most important thing when it comes to team composition and having a great team. It is not all dependent on your overall power, and I highly recommend that if you guys are focusing on just increasing your power, that is not the right way to go. I highly recommend that you guys go find a correct topping setting for each of these cookies and find out exactly what team you want to be using them on and find the perfect match for each one of them. And that's gonna be it, guys. There are 5 different ways you can increase them, and if I didn't miss out on any of them, please make sure to let me know down in the comments so that I do mention it and I pin your post so that other people can know the different methods that are outside of the ones that I talked about in this video. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you guys did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you guys haven't done so already, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you guys don't miss out on any future Cookie Kingdom videos that I upload on YouTube, as well as the live streams that I do every couple days of the week. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching once again, and I'll see you guys next time.